What's going on, YouTube? Coming back at you with another post fight. This time it's not a boxing post fight. It's a post fight on mixed martial arts, MMA. This post fight is covering a fight that I just saw today. It happened last weekend, but I just saw it today over the internet on YouTube, and that is Miesha Tate versus Ronda Rousey 2 rematch. The first fight went expected. I believed that Ronda was going to win this fight. Second fight, I thought that Miesha had more of a chance, and I thought the fight was going to go longer than what it did in the first fight, and which it did. I was kind of leaning towards Ronda winning this fight because of some specific reasons. Well, first off, let me get into the second fight. What I thought about what Miesha Tate did that was good, and what she did that was completely wrong. First off, she came in the first round. She stood up. She was banging. She got off some good shots. Counter punched really good. And tried her best to keep her on her feet. And for that, I commend her for it. And she took her, an extra round. She went 3 rounds. Well, actually 2.5 rounds this fight. And then the first fight, she went 2 rounds. Miesha Tate did a lot of things wrong in this fight, too. She fought a dumb fight, to be honest with you. In my opinion, the fight that she fought was dumb. There's no way, shape, or form that she should have been trying to shoot on Ronda Rousey and trying to get Ronda Rousey to the ground, which was what, to me, seems like she was trying to do. She didn't seem really strong whatsoever, because anytime Ronda wanted to just throw her around like a rag doll, Ronda did that. And she couldn't do that to Ronda, so she lacked strength in this fight. First things first, in order to beat Ronda Rousey, you have to be strong, tall, and a very, very good, powerful striker. If you can keep her at bay, if you can keep her from getting in close so she can get that hip toss and keep her off the ground, you can beat Ronda Rousey easy. But that is easier said than done. I'm not a fan of Ronda Rousey. I respect her fight game. She's undefeated. She's beat every opponent in the same fashion, which means what she's doing now, they know what she's going to try to do. Put them in the armbar, and she does it, regardless of what they try to do. So I give her props for that. But, ever since I watched The Ultimate Fighter, my respect for her has gone down. Miesha Tate's very existence just pisses her off. Excuse my language. Miesha just, kind of plays it off like a little game. She's not as serious about it as Ronda is. Ronda just is way too emotional. Then she goes and she bashes Miesha Tate about throwing her fighter up under the bus because they didn't make weight when Miesha was like, hey, all she said was, hey, it's my responsibility as a coach. I did everything I could, but I'm apologizing to you because he didn't make weight. And then she goes back to her crew and says, oh, well, she just threw her fighter under the bus and yada, yada, yada. She didn't take responsibility. But when Ronda's fighter didn't make weight, Ronda did the exact same thing that Miesha did, which I just lost so much respect for her, man. And even too, after the fight, Miesha tried to, shake her hand and say, hey, man, I respect your warrior spirit. I respect the fact that you can beat me 2 times in a row. I can't beat you. Let's just, hey, I respect you. And she wouldn't do it. So, I lost a lot of respect for her in those aspects. But back to the fight. Sorry about that. Miesha didn't do what she was supposed to do. And even in the the beginning of the third round, she just seemed like she was gassed. She was tired. She had nothing left. You're a professional fighter. You have to be in shape. You have to be able to go those rounds that you're required to go. If a fight is 5 rounds, then be in shape enough to go 5 rounds, or 5 rounds. And it's a lot of times it's different when you get in there. Your opponent is a lot stronger than you thought they were, or whatever the case may be. But Miesha fought a dumb fight. She was shooting in, trying to get her to the ground, way too close to her, wrestling, grappling around with her, and it wasn't a smart fight for Miesha at all, man. And I was really wanting Miesha to win this fight, even though I figured she wasn't. But now Cat Zingano, she's tall, she's strong, and she's a striker. I believe if she keeps full confidence within herself and her ability, and she keeps her Ronda away from her, if she keeps Ronda from getting her on the ground, Kat can win that fight easy. She can. But you have to go in there and accomplish that, which so far has been impossible against Ronda Rousey. Once again, I respect her fight game. She's putting arm balls on everybody and get them out of there. She's in shape. She's strong. I give her that, man. But that don't necessarily mean that I like how she is. I don't like how she is, but I respect her as a fighter. But, everybody has their opinion, I know a lot of people who did like Ronda probably lost a lot of respect for her not shaking Misha's hand. A lot of people agree with Ronda, but, whatever the case may be. Misha didn't fight the right fight. Ronda got another, spectacular victory via armbar. And I'm anxious to see her fight Kat Zingano. I really am. I think Kat, if she establishes herself and sticks with the game plan, keep her away, stay off the ground, strike her, strike her, strike her, I think that Ronda will fold. But so far, nobody's been able to do it. So this is my post fight on Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate 2. So, leave your comments below. It's my first time doing an MMA post fight, so, bear with me. And I'll leave you with this like always. God is real. Jesus Christ is alive. He can save you. He saved me. Amen.